I can remember in the very beginning of the process when I was asked to produce an animal model. I was checking my email on my phone and I was like, is it real? Am I reading this? When I received the brief and realized I wouldn't be able to visit the area of the project, I decided to incorporate the model making into my research, trying to explore new ways to understand the site through this process. What is very unique in the lowline area is that it has so many existing structures that have lots of potential to enhance a cultural atmosphere in the neighborhood. Therefore, I started to identify all the restaurants, bars and coffee places that are in each corner in the area, trying to imagine how the neighborhood works in reality and what kind of intervention I could do there. With all the data I collected, I end up on an urban scale model. It's part of my research and it's edible too. One of the most fascinating things about food is the powerful of gathering people together. If you think about the history of food, you will realize that it's extremely connected with socialization. This is the main concept of this model. There's a serving tray, and there are 9 pieces on top of it, covering all the lowline path that we choose to study. The guests could enjoy a small piece of the city all around the tray on the table. Food is exactly about this. It is about sharing, it is about being together. I was trying to put in a sort of way all these ideas that came across in our minds when we talk about food and city. This is one of the pieces that I was talking about. It was the first one that I produced for this project. I used open data combined with 3D printing and laser cutting, so they are pretty simple technologies. I made some silicone molds which gave me the possibility to fill with different edible ingredients, things from chocolate until to food waste from my home, for example. I'm telling you all these things to highlight that the models have been part of the whole development process of this project, and they are part of the solution that we end up proposing. I do believe that models can collaborate with the development of solutions for the architecture and design field. This project is an outcome of the landscape design studio offered in the Master Course of Interior and Spatial Design at Politecnico di Milano. It was done in partnership with the Middlesex University, and the main topic of discussion was edible futures. Our project acts directly in the urban fabric, trying to integrate and to merge the indoors and outdoor spaces. The idea is to offer to the visitor a completely new space where they can discover together about new technologies regarding food future. In my research, I found out 129 places that could collaborate with us, donating the daily leftovers to be transformed in our lab. Seasonally, each place could be part of a different project, engaging the community to rethink their relation with food production, food technologies, and sustainability. So, to test our ideas, we came up with several models, trying new alternatives of how we could connect the existing building with the neighborhood, and trying to imagine a typology of space that we could blur the distinction between indoor and outdoor. The feature that I would like to highlight on our project is exactly the connection between the spaces inside and outside. We decided to open the building to the city, and it works as an open platform in the low-lying area where anyone in London could go there and collaborate. It's possible thanks to the new movable and sliding element where the position can be changed as and when required, creating different types of spaces to be used at different periods of the year. Another important feature of the project is the interactive floor. This is the strategy that we use to combine all these spaces. It goes from the sidewalk, passing through the inner space until the courtyard. The floor combines translucent concrete with LED profiles, making it possible to display and to create hundreds of types of interaction without any projection. It can be used as wayfinding, exhibition display, and as interface with the landscape. You can touch, you can feel, and you can also, through the bars displayed on the floor, change, for example, the amount of watering, nutrition, lighting that would change the final result of a vegetable and a fruit. We do believe that this project could transform the neighborhood, make people aware of food waste, and have a positive social impact on the community.